Hello everyone, and welcome to Product Beast. So recently I've been working on getting some companies to send me products to review. I've been reaching out on Twitter, I've been calling them, I've been doing pretty much everything I can, so I estimate another 2 or 3 weeks before I can actually get some good products to review and get some helpful information for you guys. But until then, I'll just be steadily, 3 to 4 days reviewing products that I have, that I buy, that I think are very useful, and that's how I'll be operating. Without further ado, let's get into today's product review. So today, I will be reviewing the S-Tec camping cleaver. It's a stonewash in color, very, very beautiful, and a lot of aspects to it. So the first thing we'll start with is the spring-loaded mechanism. It's a very easy knife to open, very large, as you can tell. It has a 4.5-inch blade, so multi-purpose, good for almost anything. And also I would say a 5.5-inch handle, which makes it for a very good grip, so you could be whittling, cutting packaging, doing anything with this blade would probably work out. And I would also add that there's a belt clip so you can hang it on your belt for easy access, and also the blade locks, which you find in most knives today, but it's always handy to point that out because it's just imperative that the knife will not close on your fingers, and with such a large knife like this, it would cause some serious damage. So, blade lock, very good. And this knife is made of 440 stainless steel, which is one of the highest grades of stainless steel you can get, and it's one of the toughest. So corrosion resistant, acid resistant, heat resistant. It's pretty much resistant to anything that could actually damage the blade, and it takes forever for the blade to get dull. I just, any knife that I've had that's made of 440 stainless just takes forever to dull. So this is a good companion knife. It'll be with you forever, and you'll only have to sharpen it probably a few times in its entire use, unless you're, cutting cardboard daily, then you probably would need to sharpen it a few more times, but even then, it would last you for a long time. So over the past few days, I have been testing this knife, and you can cut wood with it, which is, it's a pocket knife, so it's pretty amazing that you can just, cut straight through wood and not have to sharpen it almost every few days that you use it. But yeah, I was doing whittling. I made a shelter, I was working on making a shelter. You can cut divots into wood sticks and set it up to make a little lean-to. And you can also sharpen a stick with it, make a spear. You can do many survival crafting things with this knife, which is very, very handy. I would say also the blade is very well sharpened. You can see no waves in the blade. It's just a very straight look to it. It just, the sharpening job is a very good one on this knife. And it can cut through just about anything. I was receiving a lot of packages because, Christmas, I'm getting presents for people. This thing will cut right through tape, cardboard, paper, bubble wrap, whatever have you. It's great for opening packages, really. And another thing I would say about this knife, so the only detraction I have found in this blade is that the spring is a little weak in the blade, which you can't really help that with a knife this big. You're simply just going to have some trouble with that, because packing a big enough spring into this knife that would make it open really fast, it would be a challenge. So as you can see, if I don't do that little flick that I did in the beginning and I just push on that little tab, the blade only opens about halfway, which is no big deal. All you have to do is add that little flick in there and the blade will come all the way out. So that's really the only detraction that I've noticed in this blade, which is by no means a major foul. So definitely recommend this blade for camping, hunting, opening packages, for work in a warehouse. Wherever you might find yourself, this knife will go with you in a very positive way. So thank you guys for checking in and watching my review for today, and I hope to see you next time.